Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. If you have been following this continuing series, we have been focusing on the court records in Idaho versus Kohberger dating back to the first filings in the case of December 29th, 2022. Then you know that we have expressed our concerns about the precedent that this case is setting and the possible assault on the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, freedom of speech, and the press arising from the large number of documents that have been filed under seal in this mass unaliving case, where 4 precious young people were taken as the result of a catastrophic event that happened at 1122 King Road on November 13th, 2022. Make no mistake about it. It's both parties that filed multiple requests to have documents filed under seal and therefore outside of the public realm, who went to the court on January 3rd, 2023, days after Mr. Kohberger's arrest in Monroe County, Pennsylvania, on December 30th, 2022, and requested that the court enter a gag order that has prevented the types of things that you've seen undoubtedly in other high-profile cases where once in a while the prosecutor or the defense counsel or law enforcement might give an interview to the press, might give a press conference to update and to provide their thoughts on the status of the case. There has not been one such event like that in Idaho versus Kohberger because of the gag order that the parties wanted and that the court agreed should be put in place effective January 3rd, 2023. Neither side has ever made any effort to set aside that non-dissemination order or any version of it. We have seen so many documents filed under seal. We now see that further critical documents have been filed under seal. They are specifically the trial briefs that the parties were required, that is the state and the defense, to file on or before April 14th, 2025. We know that because a review of Judge Stephen J. Hippler's October 9th PreTrial and Trial Order under Trial Materials Section D in bold lettering tells us under paragraph 2 that the trial briefs shall be filed by April 14th, 2025. There is no directive here that the trial briefs were to be filed under seal. The trial briefs typically, and we don't know because these documents are under seal in this case, but generally speaking, would be the state of Idaho's official statement supporting legal authority, facts, evidence as to why, for example, Mr. Kohberger is the correct and the sole defendant responsible for the atrocities at 1122 King Road, and the defense's corresponding trial brief would undoubtedly have information, evidence, legal authority stating the exact opposite, that he is not. We see nothing here in the pretrial and trial order directing the parties to file their trial briefs under seal. However, they did. They filed their trial briefs on the 14th of April, 2025, along with each one of them motions to seal them from public disclosure. And Judge Hippler agreed with them and entered orders on April 16th, 2025, sealing these trial briefs from the public with just about 3 months until voir dire in this case. So the questions continue. The concerns about the precedent that this case is setting with so much information kept from the public. We will continue to monitor the docket as further developments arise. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thanks for joining us here today.